This video will show you a simple way to precisely animate a car tire in Blender. Please watch up to the very end. In the description of this video, I've put a link for you to download the free Blender file I'm going to use for this tutorial, just in case you don't have a tire model to use for this tutorial. When you open Blender, go to Files and click on Open. Now browse for the tire model you just downloaded, click on Open to open it. Press Shift-A, go to Empty and add a cube. Now select the tire. Come to Constraints Properties. Click here and add a Copy Transformations constraint. Under Target, click on the eyedropper and use it to select the empty object. Now if I select the empty and press G then Y to move it along the Y-axis, you can see that the tire moves along with it. Again, come and click up here, then add a transformation constraint. Under Target, again click on the eyedropper and use it to select the empty object again. Since we want the tire to rotate as the empty moves, we are going to use the location of the empty along the Y-axis to the rotation of the tire along the X-axis. Scroll down and click on the drop-down arrow on Map From. Since we are moving the tire along the Y, we will set our minimum and maximum values on the Y. I'll use -20 and 20 so that we have enough space to move it, but you can always increase this range according to the distance you want this tire to cover. Now click on the drop-down arrow on Map to in order to expand the settings. Since we want out transformation value from the empty's Y location to affect the tire's X rotation, we'll change this X source to the Y. Let's also switch this to rotation. Now if I move the empty along the Y, nothing happens. This is because we haven't put any minimum or maximum values. So let's come here and increase the maximum value to 180 degrees. Select the empty and move it along the Y to see the result. You can see the tire rotate, but it is very slow. To increase the rotation speed, select the tire again and increase the maximum angle. Let's first test with 360 degrees. Now if you move the empty along the Y, you can see it rotate, but it is still very slow. Let's select the tire again and try with 720 degrees. Now you can see that the tire is a bit faster. Let's now multiply it by 2 and see if the results will be okay. This looks fine, but you can see that the tire is rotating backwards. To fix that, come to this angle and add a minus to it to make it a negative value. Now if you move it, you can see that the result is now okay. So let's increase the timeline and activate Auto Keying button in order to add some keyframes. Come to frame 1 and G, then click to add the first keyframe. Go to frame 100 and press G then Y to move it along the Y-axis. Now if we reduce the frame range to 100 and play it, you can see that our animation is ready. You can give it a nice camera angle and render it. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you never miss out on our latest content. Also, let us know what you want us to teach you about Blender in the comments. I promise we'll make a video. Have fun animating. I sign out.